Good evening. Welcome to Figure It Out. I'm JMK Custom Works, and you're not. With me today, Cicada.
I'm Cicada. Thank you.
That's the guy. That's the guy. Welcome, guys. How are we doing tonight? It's Thursday. We may figure it out. We may not, but we do have help. Tonight, Mike with Dio-Bolic Studios, Highschool Creations, some of you may know him as. Let's get him on here. Let's see what he has to say. Welcome.
What's up, guys? How are you guys?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Hoping we can figure it out.
We'll see. We'll see.
If we do, it's the end of the show, though.
Yeah.
We haven't discussed that. If we do figure it out, we don't like have. There's not a plan.
I think we have to rename it. We have to just rebrand.
Figure it out.
Keep going. Yeah.
We'll have to workshop that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Guys, tonight we are going to do a little poll here. Go into, kind of what we're going to talk about here later in the second part. Who has the best HQs, villains or heroes?
It's a good question.
There you go. Poll's in there. Help that algorithm engage.
That's right. Mike's first time with us. We appreciate you being here. I guess I met you through Tony with Legend Series. Watched the talking figures you did with him and thought that's a guy I'd like to talk to.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That was a couple months ago. That was a really good conversation with Tony, exploring some of my background, talking about things I hadn't really talked about in a while. So it got me thinking. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yeah. It definitely, pulled it out of me. The memories. Got to be careful with phrasing there, but
smart. He's already got a leg up on it. He's aware of it.
But yeah, that was a good stream. I really appreciate Tony inviting me on and talking about it. And hey, that's how we got here. So
that's right. Yeah.
Tony does amazing interviews. Like I love the talking figures segments with Tony, man.
He is one of the best interviewers that I have experienced in our toy community. Speaking of community,
let's hit that asset
how about this community
that we don't like. We haven't got a hit off this one yet, so
thanks for giving back to the community.
What community? There's a community?
Yeah. He's looking at you, kid.
I like peeking around that one. It's fun. Like we don't have that size right. I like that. I like that we can just kind of peek.
I don't have that size right. That's on me.
But yeah, I could fix it though, but I haven't because I kind of like when we
just peek around a little bit.
So yeah, shout out. This community shout out is to everybody that's watching now, everybody that catches on replay. Shout out to Replay Squad. I hit 1,000 subs finally on 3 POA. Shout out to Laser Pants. Basically did 2 drives unexpectedly for me 2 weeks in a row. Got me past that 1K. And it's been a hump, but I mean, there's guys that haven't hit it the way I've hit it in that speed because I had help. I had Laser Pants, I had Jerk, I had Chad, I had all these guys that got me on, brought me up, and shout out to everybody because even with their help, I couldn't have got that without the community supporting me, sharing, engaging. So now I'm going to ask more. Because my boy Mikey, who is right, and I have to glaze him for a second because he called it back
over a year ago.
I
said you would hit 1K, and he's like, "No way! I'm like 300 behind you." And I was like, "Trust me, you're gonna hit it."
Yeah, he was right. There time. I don't like when people are right. I don't like when I'm wrong. Let's be honest.
You burn the brightest. I think it's because you're so white to begin with.
There's that.
It's more obvious.
But now, burn bright for this guy over here. If you haven't, please get subbed to Mikey. He's on that road. He's within, I don't think, spitting distance. He can see that tunnel. And it's not
less
a train.
Than 60.
Yeah.
Less than 60.
Less than 60, man. Yeah. We're almost within spitting distance.
Gross, I shouldn't have done that. That's disgusting.
And then reflectively, because I'm a
The
toxic,
hillbilly instincts.
toxic masculinity. I had to do it too. That
Yeah.
Midwest in us,
Yeah, that's what it is.
And speaking of this son of a bitch right here, laser pits for
What up?
$4.99. Shout out to it's like when
Are
Mike
you
went,
not entertained?
I thought you were. Are you retarded?
There really is. They really are starting very
They're
close.
very close.
Really
together.
close. Now you'll never know. You'll never know what's coming.
Is this going to be not now? You ruined it. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, shout out to fucking Laser Band. Shout out to 3POA.
Thanks for hooking
So,
my boy up.
Yeah, right here, man. Yeah, get Mikey to 1K. Don't make the puppies cry. Doves cry all the time. Do you want puppies crying too?
I'll do it. I'll make them cry.
Yeah. Sammy, everyone's rolling in here. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's do this. We're not gonna do again 2026. New segments are coming.
The glaze.
In honor of the old segments, we're gonna do new segments with new music that don't get us copyright struck, since monetization is becoming a thing.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little "It Came from the Collection." Can we mimic the music?
I was gonna say, do you just want to sing it? Okay.
Oh no, I keep getting the segments mixed up. I just remember that at the end. It's like the Squid Game one that we got hit on, and I also like the horror, the dun 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 dun.
Ah!
Boom! There you go.
Came from the collection. Imagine, if you will.
Let's have our guest. You want to have our guest go first on this?
Yeah.
Mike, we'll do this, and then I think then we could segue into what Mike's all about, or we can do "It Came to Collection" afterwards. Whichever.
You guys' call, but only Mikey. You only need 56 more subscribers to hit 1,000, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's a huge possibility tonight, right? How many people are watching right now, right?
That would be crazy.
We have 39
I know
watching right now.
I mean, that's even closer, right? Well, assuming some of those already subscribed, but
once we balance the show between both channels, the odds are still most of them are subbed.
But
sometimes
on replay,
YouTube,
you never know. Hey, replay, how you doing?
Yeah, replay is a big deal in getting those subs. Also, I didn't know if you do a giveaway. I learned that people in the comments will put in like the hashtag for the giveaway, thinking that they're going to be entered into the giveaway in the replay squad.
The replay?
Oh, yeah, I never even thought about that. Sure.
Yeah. Just reflexively.
Hey, it's engagement.
It's engagement.
That is true.
Still good.
So, Mikey, what do you want to do? You want to introduce Mike to the audience and then do "It Came from the Collection"?
Let's do what came from the collection. Let's do this right up front. Let's see what kind of weird stuff Mike's got on his desk.
Yeah, Mike, what do you got here, buddy?
Oh man, so I think I showed you guys earlier. So this was a recent pickup that I just opened up. Little frosty, little childhood that I'm now introducing to my kids. And I didn't remember them having the corn cob, but I guess all snowmen had the corn cob. But now my kids are like, I want a pipe. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So joke reused from earlier. And then I picked up this 2-pack from Amazon, I think. This is pretty good. I like it. I like the bucks they use. Everything's pinless. Obviously, the weapons could be a whole lot better. Shout out to those that do it better. But this is a cool set. So those are
the Punisher head sculpts on there are really
good. They're good. They're good.
Yeah.
I don't like the colorways at all for me, but man, if it goes on sale, I'll pick them up just for the Punisher head sculpts.
Yeah.
Mine's on order. I love this 2-pack.
Well, in the Howling Commandos, I wasn't considering that because that'd be a good Howling Commando for Nick Fury there.
And I mean, I could keep bringing figures out, but I'll just stop. But
now show off that Wolverine a little bit.
Are those the Gamerverse ones?
The Gamerverse Wolverine, yeah. I picked that up at Titan's Toy.
I really like that Wolverine, man.
Yeah, it looks good. The proportions are big and bulky, but it's got all the articulation where you want it. And I actually like the way the plastic feels on it. It feels good.
Not gummy.
Not gummy, yeah. Yeah.
I do.
Giant
I think they
claws.
nailed that the game aesthetic there.
Yeah. And then this cap, I love the proportions on this cap. Like it's just, I don't know. I like this cap too. They killed it with this Gamerverse line so far. So
Colorways on the cap are really good.
yeah.
Really good.
So you got more too?
Oh man, there's more stuff over here. Yeah, I can pick stuff up.
Well, here, yeah, we'll do it. We'll get a Mikey next, and we'll keep on going. I like the enablers, by the way, on the microphone there.
Oh yeah. Shout out to D Blake Makes.
That's good. I like that branding there.
That is good. That is good.
Mikey, what'd you pick up?
Well, I showed them off last night at the JMK Customers Live, but I found a use for this for my second Netflix
Yeah,
Punisher.
buddy.
So I went with Thunderbolts. You know, got to represent the Frankies. And then probably saw this, but I completed a couple of Sam Jackson builds. So I got Jules.
That's a good
Painted,
Jules.
just painted the head, and it's just the Monster Force body. And then
That Monster Force buck is going to work with so many customs.
Hondo
Shit,
SWAT.
from SWAT. Yeah, bro. You've been waiting to do that for a hot
I've
minute.
had this head painted for a long time, and I just got the idea the other night looking at this second Cops figure, and I was like, what am I going to do with it? Hondo. Even the glasses work on it. It's so good.
Yes.
I thought those were Target
dude.
exclusives or Amazon exclusive, but I've been seeing those at Target. I guess I was.
Oh, Target had a bunch of them.
whole bunch
and they
of
have
them,
the
yeah.
sale going right now. If you spend $40, you get 10.
Hmm.
So I got one of those Cops, and they had this Darth Vader on clearance for $10.
Nice.
And I was like, I've been wanting to get a Darth, so I got him. And then last night I put his armor over his hold
Hold that back up, Mikey.
I didn't like that.
Oh, that would help because to me, when I picked that up, it's the same buck they keep reusing, right?
Yeah.
The head just looked like it was bigger, like just a touch, and I think that would solve that problem right there.
It helps a lot.
Son of a gun. And yeah, Ken, I think that Frosty I think it was $50 or 60.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
He's a nice
technically, it's a 2-pack.
That's that sickness justification there. That's what that
Yeah.
is. Hell yeah, buddy.
There it is.
I saved it. It's one of those things like, hey, if that goes on sale, I like to pick that up because I love that cartoon.
Oh,
And before, what you got, Mikey?
I got some books. So I
hell
got Ultimate Spider-Man compilation #1. I don't know if I showed that off already, but I'm excited to get into that one. I've heard that's a pretty decent story. I got I think I showed this one, the Thunderbolts this is the last book. So this is when Punisher goes after the Thunderbolts. Yeah, I showed it last night because that's the one that alleged Punisher mech suit is coming from that they're going to do next year. I got this up. I got this one.
Buddy.
Your recommendation. And it was
so
$11,
good.
so I snagged that. And then my Wolverine TPB number 1. So
I
now
might
I
pick
don't even
that up
have to
now.
release them from the bags and boards. I'll just read it right there.
They do that Wolverine with that mask, the Winter Soldier Wolverine. I think that's going to be a dope figure.
He's leaked for next year.
Yeah. I'm really
excited
hope.
about it. Winter Soldier Wolverine's fucking dope.
Shout out to Jerk and Crew. Jersey got that leak list, and Red She-Hulk. I'm all about it. I don't care if it uses parts from 10 years ago. I've got that green. I've got the gray. Did
they do that tonight?
She-Hulk
They
already.
really did it tonight?
Yep.
I saw the McFarlane one. It must have been when I was away from my computer for.
Red She-Hulk. Step on me, mommy. I love me some muscle mommies.
I didn't know that.
I know, right? Yeah.
That's so weird.
Breaking news.
So strange.
What the super chat real quick from Grizzly Nightmare for $1.99. What's up, Big Z? Got my Mondo Mumra. No shit. God, those Mondos, man. That price point is killing me. But damn, that looks good, man.
They're so
I got the
cool,
Super
though.
7. I couldn't justify if I sold the Super 7 one, which who's going to buy a Super 7 mum rod where I could justify getting that Mondo?
KJ buys Super 7. You think he's dumb enough to buy it?
Reaction Plus. So it's got to be the scaled down one.
Okay. So you're
I don't know if he does the bigger stuff, Mikey. Actually, that's a good question. But yeah, shout out to Grizzly, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yep, that looks badass. Yeah, two pack of plastic crack. Hell yeah.
Gotta get your hits, man.
Buck Fuddy. Let me bring up Buck Fuddy just because the avatar. Interesting. Interesting. A little suggestive there. All right. Pretty good for Buck Fuddy, though. Rondo Toys. Crush me, you red devil. Shout out to everybody. All right. So for mine, I did a old pickups and purchases video. But what's not on there, it'll be on the next month, is I just picked up this.
What the hell am I looking at?
An ice cream.
This is a transformer. It is a popsicle. I just got it today off Amazon.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Are there others?
There's all kinds of flavors.
That's preposterous.
I know. I was like, okay, that's ridiculous. I got to get this.
That's so dumb.
I'm assuming Talib would he'd approve of this purchase right over here.
Now that I definitely agree with. Yeah.
But yeah, I got my I'm setting up for my, you can't really see it, but I got my WCW Nitro ring out. Actually, shout out to Legend Series again, Tony. I'm pretty sure he was the one who told me this was on sale. So I snagged this. Shit, man, it's been months. But I'm going to try to do like a Winter Wonderland fight kind of thing. It's going to be more of an MMA thing, but whatever. Anyway, so I got my big bad Santas. They're going to fight. I got Barbarian Santa. I got Fuck Around and Find Out Santa.
That's not what it's called.
I don't care. That's what it was originally called. Damn it. Actually, I got Laser Pants over there at the stand with Jerk, and I got Gaines in the middle of the ring right now. I might change some stuff up. I got Mikey's boy. You can't see him. I got Clint in the background behind Dusty Rhodes. So I'm going to be moving some stuff around and shifting it. But this, here, I'll make myself big here. This Eric Bischoff, it's pretty spot on. I already tried putting my my head on there. It didn't fit. The wrestling figure bucks are a little big, but might be able to do a custom here. But it's that spot on Bischoff. There's just something about the head. I'm just not. I don't know.
He's just got
Crazy.
Blake Tarpley eyes.
He's got.
I almost see a little young Nicolas Cage. I don't know why.
I can
Fucking hangers, man.
The bees. The bees.
That's a bee.
And I broke this out from Creative Beast Studios.
Oh,
I threw the
Sex
armor
Panther.
on it. It's cool. I mean, I'm not going to do it like Lord scale, but I wanted the armor on there to kind of see what it would do. The joints are a little bit loose in the front. I'm not going to lie. I need to get some glue worked in there or something to kind of tighten that up. But overall, I like the aesthetic. The articulation needs some help. But the way it's going to go on my shelf, yeah, I'm a fan. I like it.
Oh, I think Mike may be a fan as well.
Dude, Dino
Oh, here we
Riders,
go.
like
Let me get you out
I
there,
had to
buddy.
get these, man. Like,
Gotcha.
yeah, they're cool, man. They're so cool. Yeah.
The Smilodons, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for that whole kind of like, Battle Cat and Panther, aesthetic. I think it's just cool. The only other thing I'll show off is at Legion's Con is this big bad son of a bitch, this Decibus or Delibus or whatever. These wings don't quite fit, but I was able to kind of finagle them in here. But this guy is just a big, beefy boy. I mean, yeah, here's a Cobra bat
Jeez,
next to him. Yeah,
he's
is
the red rhino. He's like the size of the red rhino.
Yeah, he's a chunk of
damn.
plastic, man. But I picked that up at Legion's Con, and I've been kind of fiddling around with them. So
You've been doing curls with it?
I think I pulled one of my, this whole thing I just pulled right here. Yeah. Those are my pickups. And then, yes. Now that we're done with that segment, LP, go ahead. Let's shoot into that as we get to know Mike from not only Highschool Creations, but Dio-Bolic Studios. Are you keeping Highschool Creations while we're waiting for that question?
I was, and then randomly, not randomly, I'm not. I transitioned it today, actually, on most of the accounts. I've been talking about it for 6 months, and it's time. It's time to make the switch.
So get rid of Highschool Creations branding wise and just Dio-Bolic.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna know me probably as High School Mike for the remainder of my life, probably. But it's gonna be all Dio-Bolic Studios.
So technically, you are post transition on the name.
Yeah. I'm post
Dio-Bolic now, please.
Yes, yeah.
It just because if you know Mikey, I'm watching him, and he almost played it completely straight, but I could tell there was some little.
Hey, shut up! Don't talk about my tells.
Laserpants is asking, Mike, have you considered making a version of Wall XD with 1/12 glory holes? Thank you. Good question.
One walls aren't made with glory holes. You have to have some reconnaissance on your own.
They're already built in. I don't know how big you're measuring for 1/12 scale, but there are peg holes already in each and every wall. There's 14 in each wall, so done.
What else you got?
just Justin Booth with every emoji ever. Oh, thanks for bringing the quality up on the show. I thank God, guys. If you do have legitimate questions for Mike,
that's a legit question. I want you to be able to do everything you want to do with your display, and if that's how you want to photograph your display, or even just look at your display, that's relevant.
Yeah, that's your display. Whatever depraved thing you want to do, go for it.
Wall XD is a judge-free platform.
I know what you're doing. All right. God, I didn't make him a mod, did I? Oh, Jesus, he is a mod.
Oh yeah,
God, I did do that.
You don't know what's waiting in the future.
That was a poor decision on my part. Shane's giving you props, Mike. Yeah, the way you explained that with such a straight face, great job.
I thought about it.
He's a professional.
Let's take a walk back in time to that first Kickstarter. So, Wall XD was your first one, correct?
Yep.
And then how long ago was that? 2 years?
2 years. 2023, March of 2023. That funded in April of 2023. So yeah, a little over two and a half years. Yeah.
How long did it take to get fulfilled once it kickstarted?
That first one was like 3 days. It was pretty quick. It was a modest goal of like 40K. I went into it, planning to deliver some of my own capital into that as well. But it hit pretty quick, 3 days. And then I think in total we did like 71K or something like that. I look back at the Kickstarter. And then, pre-orders and stuff kicked it up another 20, 30K, which, allowed us to unlock corners and accessories.
Yeah.
Really what should have been a couple waves, but we were able to get it out in 2 years time, which for a first time at it, I feel like that was pretty quick, especially dealing with the factory for the first time and taking designs from concept to production made. They're out there in the wild and people are using them.
Kickstarters have been a very hot topic since that 3POA with Laserpants and Bobby. With again, valid
before that. That's a hell of a topic.
It is a hell of a topic, and then seeing those numbers all laid out, and again, that wasn't every project. I know Kickstarters. I've been burned, not that often. I want to say at least one. It was for some D&D stuff on some magnet tiles that have. That was 10 years ago. Those guys literally put out updates for like 7 years and then finally disappeared. I mean, it wasn't a huge chunk of change, but I mean, It was like $110, I want to say, is what I went
Sure.
in on. Mikey, have you ever been burned on one?
Not burned. There's still some I'm waiting for. But I can't say I was burned by Marauders. They gave me a refund. I have
The Vietnam ones?
yeah. I got nothing bad to say there. Like, they did give me the refund. It did suck, but in that time, like between me backing it and them giving me the refund, I transitioned from 118 to 112. So I was like happy not to put the money into it. I was like, oh sweet, I can put it into something else. So I wouldn't say I was burned on that, but I am still waiting on fulfillment on a couple of them. One of them is my dad's Kickstarter. Is what it is.
Couldn't get burned on that one.
At least I see progress in that.
Yeah. Like I said, man, that one I got burned on. I mean, they did an update for like 7 years. Like, this is nuts. I mean, maybe it's still going to happen. What Nightlife? God, I can almost still remember what it was called. I had to look at my deal.
Now, Mike,
But
on the most, first of all, congratulations on 2 successful Kickstarters. That's not a small task.
Yeah.
I have a lot of gray hair from that shit. That shit is
I'm
not
sure
easy.
you do.
Dude.
But you've also got experience, which a lot of people don't walk into Kickstarter with.
Yeah.
Then makes it
most recent
comfortable.
one, you're right. The most recent one, it's all that's the tooling and all of that's the manufacturing is in the United States, correct?
Yeah, so the original Wall XD release was all manufactured here in the States. Same thing with Wave 2 or Mythic XD, if you will. We're using the same factory who knows the product, right? I work with them to basically establish that standardization that we had in Wall XD to make sure it's completely compatible with Mythic XD. And there's a lot of reasons outside of just cost and the swap, pop and swap mentality, like you'll see with Mythic Legions. But there's a whole bunch of reasons that we decided to go with the same factory. Biggest thing is we already have that relationship. They already know the product and know what we're trying to do, right? Sure. So yeah, everything's here in the States currently, but that doesn't mean we get away from tariffs, right? There's still things like the aluminum blocks, right? They most of the time, or once all the materials here in the States are used, that's got to be sourced from outside the country. Sure. We don't produce it here, unfortunately. So can't 100% get away from tariff charges, but to me, I don't see them, which is good. But it does increase the cost overall from like the last run.
But you did your best to minimize it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So your tooling is still being done in China, and then you import it. Is that what?
No. What I'm saying is
the raw product.
So the aluminum that the molds are made from are sourced from China. That's making the assumption they can't find it here in the States. But traditionally, that bulk large chunk of aluminum is sourced from another country. We don't make it here in the States. Yeah, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
My job deals a lot with billet and sheet steel and stuff like that. So most of it doesn't come from the United States.
Exactly.
We're a very large manufacturer.
Yeah.
I get that. But I did know that a lot of guys that do tooling here or do manufacture here still tool in China because it's still cheaper. But that was post the whole tariff deal. That may not be the case anymore.
Yeah, I found out a couple of things actually. So because I talked to Chinese factories, and the way that we engineer them here, I say we Americans are in the United States, when we engineer tooling, we built in a lot of automation to our tooling, where China, because labor is so cheap, they still are okay with a lot of hand manipulation because the labor is cheap. So molding typically is more expensive here in the States, but it's more automated. At least that's what I've learned.
Interesting.
And then, like you were talking about, Mikey said it, you already had the one successful Kickstarter, funded, delivered, fulfilled. Now, that does make people more comfortable doing, hey, this, again, there's always risk with Kickstarters, but you pros and cons, you've got one under your belt. People are very happy with the fucking product. It makes it much easier to get the second one going.
It does because you've been there, right? Logistically, you now have a roadmap. You know what you did well, you know what you didn't do well, and what you can improve on. I think there is more focus and more expectations since there's a second one, which does put more pressure to do it differently and better. But, I think we try to do those things. I think, we had a lot of stuff facing us, the economy, all the things going on, around the world, tariffs,
Yep.
Government shutdown, talks of recession, like all those things were in our face. Plus, if you look into Kickstarters, there's certain times there are the months to do it, and there are the months that are the off months where there's data that suggests they're not as successful. And we were riding that line, right? November, right, going into the Christmas season, asking for people to support a project that realistically they probably won't see for a year, right, when they should be planning to buy stuff for their families and stuff like that. It's a big risk, and luckily I built up some trust with people from the previous Kickstarter, and then hopefully created more trust going through this and promoting it over the past 30 days, most of November and October. So but there's still that pressure, right? Just because you had one, you still got to make sure it's successful. You got to do it better. You got to make sure all the things that people talked about last time to do better, you actually show good faith that you're trying to do those things better. Yeah. One of the biggest things for me was logistics. The Kickstarter, the original one for Wall XD was just the main wall. But afterwards, like I said, we did the pre-orders and moved into the accessories, the garage door plates, and the corners. And one of the things I chose to do, since this was my first time, is move through those sequentially. So the wall tooling, make sure it gets out, and then moved into the next tooling phase, which, caused a pretty lengthy timeline, right? We're at 2.5 years now, and we're still corners. One of the things we're going to do better this time is just do it all at once, right? We know everything that's going to go out from the Kickstarter, and we're just going to have everything tooled. I've already built that trust with the factory. I understand the logistics. There's going to be a lot more parts coming my way, but I'll be able to handle that. So I can turn around product quicker. And I think that's the biggest thing, the biggest win. Plus, we're already going to be running parts at the end of this month, early next month, because we are doing some reuse and re-release, which means we should be able to get stuff out in the next 6 months. So that's exciting as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That not only helps your image in the eyes of the community, deliver quickly. Exactly.
And, I'm still a one-person shop, like from a creative perspective. Like, so there's the Wall XD side of the house. I'm still doing Etsy. I'm still doing commissions. And so I'm a huge bottleneck. So if I have a delay with the commission, that delays me everywhere. And this Kickstarter should allow me to scale it out a little bit, bring in some more help and stuff like that creatively, which I'm excited for, because that will allow me to do more and just continue to scale. So I'm excited to see what 2026, what a year, but 2026 is on us, and I'm ready to see what happens.
I gotta say, Mikey, if you've ever looked at his comments, Mike, one of the comments when I'm looking at your stuff on Instagram, guys, we've got his links in the description below too as well. Definitely follow this guy on Instagram. What I love is when someone, and Mike, and Etsy. What I love is when someone's in your comments and they go, you show a picture and you're like, how much? You're like, this one's not for sale. Why are you showing it? Bruh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's
brilliant.
I try to be very neutral there, because respectfully, like, people maybe just don't understand what I do or what I don't do. But I also like to show the work. I like to show the process, right? And I am not. I don't feel like I need to sell everybody through my social media posts. Like, I'm just showing the process. But it's cool to see that people really want this stuff like that, right? They want it. And I've had a few people get a little upset because I'm showing stuff that they can't buy. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
why would you show this? I'm like, dude, why would you show a picture of anything on Instagram, you idiot?
Yeah.
What in the fuck is going on?
Like when the movie trailer releases of like, how come I can't watch this yet? It was like, because it's not out, you dickweed.
Well.
Pump the brakes, guy.
Yeah. Good Lord, man. That's what kills me. Now, I think I might know the answer to this from me talking to Hatter on Monday on his Kickstarter plans. Do you see a point where you're not going to do a Kickstarter and you're going to be able to actually fund it on your own?
That's a great question, because the way I see Kickstarter is Kickstarter allows the community to tell you and give you that signal that this is something people want. I don't want to, and I use this analogy a lot, like someone self-publish a book, and then in their garage when they pass away are all these books that they never sold, right? I really need to know as a creator that people want this, and Kickstarter allows you to understand that. The pre-order process and the way Kickstarter allows you to do it, not pre-order, really determines if people want to see this. It's a signal, right? I really hope we can get to that point, but I think you really have to scale pretty large to be able to take on a project that size on your own. With that said, there was a pretty big gap in funding for Wall XD, the original one, when it came to all the tooling I did. I got to visit the factory a few weeks ago, and I put my hands on almost $110,000 worth of aluminum, right?
Oh, cool.
You know, that's only about 10 grand short of what I raised. So that's just tooling. That's not running the plastic. That's not the shipping. That's not logistics. So I did put in a lot of my own money and have done it. And I think even through a Kickstarter, like, you're going to have to know you've got to do that, because the number on the Kickstarter, let's say like this one was 94,000. I do not receive $94,000. Kickstarter takes a cut. I got to pay taxes. There's those people that they're, for whatever reason, chargebacks, they weren't able to bill them. I just don't get that money. I think people think that, oh, Mike just made $94,000. Where's he going to celebrate? That's not the case, guys. That money's already spent, you know?
Yeah.
They probably need more. I don't know where I was going with that, but I just wanted to call that out.
As far as like, if you see a point to where you would sit there and be able to like not use Kickstarter as a platform and just do it under Dio-Bolic Studios and run it through your own website.
Yeah, I think I would love to get there. But again, like,
being a one-man
it could be
shop,
the same process, but I think Kickstarter brings something, because we're seeing large companies continue to use Kickstarter. Like, look at all these 3D print farms. Look at Elu, Tom McFarlane. Like, there's something about Kickstarter that I think we shouldn't shy away from, right? This really lets us know that people want to see this product, and it creates a safety net, not just for me, but for consumers, because if it doesn't fund, they don't get billed, right?
Yeah.
And if you've had a couple Kickstarters, okay, you're building up trust. You're operating as an entity or a company. That trust is still all there. It's just how you're building up to that product is a little different. You know, Walmart, you know, they can afford to take, I don't know, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 flop, right? They release a product blindly. They had a few people in the background give some feedback, and they release it on the shelves, and it flops and it goes on sale. They can afford to do that. I can't. That's a break or bust, and I can't do anything the rest of my life if I do that, right?
Sure.
So, you know, the Kickstarter platform is great for indie companies, for small projects, but we're seeing these large companies also do it. So I think as a trend, we're going to continue to see, right? And I don't think, unless you just have the money to do it, like, you know, you don't want to put all that money up front. Now, I mean, I could see pre-orders going up, but to give the feedback that people need to see when it comes to the number tickers, how many are backed, all these things, there's now a technology component that's in the background too, that's an overhead. You may be able to do some plugins with Shopify, but that's now something you got to manage, where Kickstarter's platform already manages that for you. So that takes the headache out of it, right? Now you're just pitching and promoting. You've already got enough headache, right, during a campaign like that. To have a flat platform that's already built out for you, it could be better. I know, guys, but it's already there. It represents the data that people need to see during that campaign, where it could be, you know, from an IT perspective, a lot of overhead for a business, take on a pre-order and make sure those numbers get out routinely too. That's just off the top of my head as I was thinking about it. But like, if I was to do it, I'm like, how am I going to represent this data so people can actually see, you know, how the pre-order is doing if it was outside of Kickstarter?
Dude, that's a great perspective. Like, I haven't heard that angle on that.
Maybe it's easy. I just haven't. I don't know the application or technology behind it that would be useful. But to me, like, that be something I have to go learn and research and figure out how to use. Right. And Kickstarter just provides that platform for you. Right. And gives the data points back to your backers.
Sure.
There is a question here that just came in from Billy Boys. Mike, if it doesn't fund, are you out any cash?
Oh yeah, there's ads running, right? There's people I pay for, like my campaign manager. There's all the R&D work. Like, you know, while I am not paying myself, that's still time that I put into design efforts, being on all the podcasts, you know, running the Kickstarter itself. So yeah, I'm definitely out money. Now it's not as much as it would be if I, put out the product and no one bought it, but there's still a cost associated with the campaign itself, right?
Sure.
Time is money, 100%. And then House Hendo. So what's the plan for the unreached stretch goals? Like, are you waiting on release sales to tool them? Are they scrapped? How does that work?
Yeah, so basically, if you back the Mythic XD Kickstarter, what I'm doing a unlock guarantee. Basically, the pitch was for every wall you back, you'll get a stretch goal. So if you back 24 walls, you get 24 of each stretch goal we get to. The backer kit is going to come out here at the end of this week, early next week. That will allow people to continue to add items, but also offer pre-sales on all the items that we missed out on. The caveat is there's going to be a ticker with backer kit to identify how many we need to reach the goal. And that coupled with BBTS and then my site will be pushing sales to achieve those numbers. So we'll take the numbers that we've gotten from our retail partners and Kickstarter, and then also combine that with these post-campaign pre-orders to act just like the Kickstarter did for those that backed, right? Unfortunately, I can't do that for everybody, but for those that trusted me and backed the Kickstarter, that's my promise to you, is those funds will then stack up to those unlocks. Because I want to see all those things made too. I think there's a lot of value there, right? And the capabilities of these different wall styles and accessories and stuff just be really fun to display. So that's what we're shooting for the unlocks and stretch goals. If we don't get there, just like I released a few items as throwbacks to the original Wall XD, like the window, I plan to do this again. There's other themes that I want to hit, and I've advertised those out, like Western, Cyberpunk, and Sci-Fi, and I will revisit these. I have the designs. We can do it. It just comes down to, hey, do you guys want to see this? Help me get there, kind of thing, right? And so we'll reintroduce those in a future campaign.
Very cool.
That's great. I always wondered on stretch goals. Like, I'm sure everybody's different, but that's cool hearing that. It's like, what happens when you don't reach that point? Okay, I'm going to do it here. He helped me hit 1,000, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Mike, aka Highschool Creations, aka Dio-Bolic Studios. Question for you from Laser Pants: where would you place Laser Pants on the shield tier list?
That's a great question. I need to see what the the sheer tier list looks like to be able to give that answer. But I'm just going to say at the top. I don't know what
he's S tier, 100%.
S tier.
He's
S
tier.
He's God tier. He's God tier.
There we go.
God tier.
All right.
For sure.
Oh Lord, thank you, and everybody rolling in. We actually have 56 votes, and who has the best HQs, villains or heroes? I'm gonna end that poll here. By the time it takes everyone to hear this, and get your last minute votes in on that poll.
Oh, did Ryan want like a F tier or a D tier? Or was he setting me up for something?
He just wants attention, Mike.
Okay.
He wants whatever you don't give him. That's what
he can have the D tier.
He's never satisfied. Okay.
Do you hear that, Ryan? You can have the D. Are you happy now?
In this poll here, boom. Villains 73%, heroes 27% with 56 votes. I
100% agree with that.
Villains
I
do
would
have
agree with
layers.
that.
They do.
Mikey, same. We agree with that.
They have great layers. You know how much
Yeah.
cooler the freaking the Legion of Doom is compared to the freaking Hall of Justice?
Right?
The freaking base looks like Black Manta. It's as cool as it gets.
I always thought
That's
like a
so
squash
sick.
Darth Vader is what I thought.
Yeah.
Same.
Same. All right, so you move into that. You move into to Mythic Wall. I think I can't even think of more questions, honestly, unless the chat had some really good ones too. What do you see for your next project? Are you gonna wait to fulfill this one? Do you already have something brewing for your next?
He's gonna do a giant dragon.
There we go. Yeah. That's already been done.
Shit.
Perhaps a cave instead and get away from the architecture.
I would love to do that actually, but to stay in the format, I got a few more releases, and I've already got designs made up for all the themes that I've actually mentioned: the Western, Sci-Fi, and the Cyberpunk, and I would love to introduce those. I actually want to do that in this Kickstarter with a bunch of unlocks, because this tooling gets expensive, but we just didn't get there, right? I had that Hail Mary expansion kind of as the first tease to what could be more, but we didn't get there. But next time, right? Next time we could try to do it. And I really want to do something cool. So I need, if you guys haven't backed it or seen it, the Odious, the Western cowboy figure, go check out that Kickstarter. It's got a few hours left, maybe a couple days. We need more cowboy 1/12 scale action figures so I can make modular Western displays to go with them.
I would like that. I'd like to build a whole rock ridge. That would be pretty great. I don't have the money to do it, but I would love to see it.
Man, Hell Comes to Frogtown. I'd like to see that built.
High Plains Drifter, just all
High
red.
Plains. Fuck yes.
Dope. That'd be dope. I'm all for 1/12 Cowboys. Let's somebody's got to be successful in this venture.
I'm gonna check. Let's check out Odious real quick. He was on Yojo Jerk Wade. There are 39 hours to go. I'll just bring it up.
Wow.
Wow.
Share it.
Share it. I do not want to share audio this time.
It's what we would have done for Mike had we had him on in time to share his Kickstarter.
Yeah, we would have done that since Mike shouted it out. Yeah.
No, that's fine. Let's do it because
Wade's.
I'm a huge fan of Odious. I backed the original Kickstarter. I was buying, his custom heads he was doing years ago. Like, these look dope, and I really want to get, especially that cowboy figure. Like, I have motive behind it, but I really legit like these look dope to me, and I really want to see these come to life. So,
yeah, it's 39 hours. We're into the holy shit. Let's go. Now, Laser Pants has said this will fund, and he's been 100% correct. So unless people want to hate not back this project to make him wrong, don't do it. Let's make LP right one more time. But yeah, everything on it. This isn't my jam, but I mean, I want all the cowboy stuff. Like, I want the saloon door right behind him. I want that whole town. I mean,
Crashbox Customs made that dio.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check them out.
They were at Legion's Con. He's a great diorama creator. But yeah, he did that dio.
And so, yeah, and then I probably walked by that too at Legion's Con. Because, yeah, everybody, we talked about this pre-show. Yes, I'm an asshole. In fact, Wade was there at Legion's Con. I didn't talk to Wade. I didn't talk to Mike. Mike said he saw me, and he was waiting for me to talk to him.
That's exactly what happened.
We were having a diabolic
looks
stand.
Down, you're just tugging on his shirt.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey. Uppies.
Wait, are y'all making fun of me? Do y'all know that I'm a short guy?
Dude, I'm 3 apples tall, dude.
Those are shots taken as a kid.
Yeah. The two things I heard Legions all weekend was, Mike, I did not know you were so short. Mike, I didn't realize your walls were so big.
I legitimately heard the U scale thing like yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, I never given much thought how tall he was. Like, there's like, yeah, he's a lot shorter, and you're a lot taller, and I'm like, okay, all right.
People are calling. It's going to fund here. They say you got some momentum. Oh, hey, shout out to Alex, who's going to be on again. Alex Sanchez will be on with us in January. By God.
Oh yeah, looking forward
Laser
to that.
Pants is mostly wrong all the time. Mostly. Fucking Newt from Aliens. Every time I see the word mostly, it's Newt from Aliens. Every time. And yeah, there is a ton of Odious fans out there. My God. Oh, I just saw Jerk say that he wants to be sheriff of Rock Ridge.
I don't know. I don't know if you got the temperament for it, buddy.
Oh yeah, for a few dollars more. Hell yeah! If you build it, we will buy it. And then
honestly, that seems to be the case, right? There, and we'll see what happens. But was it roll?
Yeah, Tim Taser asked, was the roll-up door ever actually released? Where can I get it if so?
Yeah, it's we're still shipping them out. They're available. So technically they're sold out. But we're still shipping them. But they will be re-released. They will be re-available if that makes any sense, from this Kickstarter. So basically we ran out of production and we're going to rerun them again. That's some of the components I was talking about. We're going to be running here in the next month, and we'll hopefully have out in the next 3 to 4 months. But they will be available again.
Well, that's cool. Now, again, because I was an asshole and didn't talk to you. Do you sell those at these conventions when you go, Mike? Do you have anything for sale, or is it just showing off whenever you go to a convention?
I'm mostly just like to take large displays and talk about it. I don't like selling, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just I don't want to push product. If people want to buy it, they can buy it. If I have some extras, I'll bring them. But really, like these cons, I'm going to push like either what's coming.
It's advertising.
Yeah, it's advertising. Exactly.
Now, how often do people go, can I buy something right now?
Oh, all the time.
All the time.
Luckily, though, like at Legion, specifically, like Chubsy Wubsy had some Wall XD stuff on his table. And I was like, oh, they're inside. You can go buy them from him. But like, if you look, you didn't make it to the table. I forgot. But just kidding.
I walked by it. You weren't there, remember?
There was no room to sell anything. The castle took over the whole table. And that's typically what I try to do is bring a display so big, like there's no room to really sell anything anyway.
And then, by the way, if this is any idea of how short you are, then my God, since Enders met you at the Legion's bar and he got to look you in the eyes.
There was a couple of guys that we got to meet and we met eye to eye. And I was like, okay, I like you even more now.
Oh, yeah. Enders is shorter than I am. So we were immediately best friends. Like, fuck yeah, buddy. Come on. He's wombat sized.
Yeah, when you can give my neck a rest, that's cool. I don't have to talk to you like this.
Oh, yeah, dude. My wife, my wife, who I love, 5'11". So all my friends are like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", and I'm always like this all the fucking time, getting a fucking crick in my neck. It's fucking bullshit.
The life.
Let's see. But that's cool that you're like Chubsy Wubsy has you. Are you in any other stores like that? Any other brick and mortar?
Yeah, Top Dog Comics down in Georgia, Hidden Temple up in Salem, North Carolina, BBTS. Obviously, I mentioned that already. Still working there's a few other shops that we've wholesale to. And then from Mythic Legion specifically, there was 3 or 4 other shops that, reached out and was like, hey, can we get some of this product in? And we're like, yeah, let's get it made and then we'll get it out to you. So hopefully just, keep expanding that way because that allows us to reach more people, right? I think I've tapped my reach and I really need help from other retail partners and, shows like this to really just extend that reach so people know what we have, right? I don't want to push it on anybody, but the more people that are aware of it, the more people that take advantage of it, if it's something that, they want to use. What's up, Darth?
Sure.
Yes, you missed it, KJ. Sorry, bud. You're on that other show. Sorry.
KJ would have won, right?
Shoot.
That's cool. So when do you see you launching the next project? Is there a timeline in your head for, maybe next year?
It's probably I'm gonna have some stuff out at some cons this year. Next year, 2026. I guess we can say this year, right? Go ahead and get in the habit.
We're pretty much there, yeah.
2027, I think, is going to be the year for the next Kickstarter. Really want to give it a year, make sure we get everything out on time. Just really focus on this production for Mythic XD. In the background, we do an R&D and design for the next one.
Gotcha.
One of the things after we did a retrospective from this last one with the team that, supported the campaign. And one of the big things was, hey, let's start our pre-campaign at the 6-month mark instead of 30, 45 days out. So we're going to be pushing it hard probably towards the end of next year, maybe even at Legions into the following year, so people have awareness is coming, and then hit March is a sweet point. I can't say for sure not 2027, but that would be kind of the plan. And but obviously, like, already starting to think about that stuff so we can have it ready and prepped and
sure.
Get more into a pipeline and a system of getting things out.
Yeah. Also, I just saw that I got both chats opened up, and I'm glad I did because I had one of those things where some mod deals don't show up in StreamYards for whatever reason. But yeah, Laserpan said hit up Nerdzoic as far as another retail partner. Hit up Matt, Big Nerdy. I don't know if you got to meet him at Legion's Con or not, Mike.
I didn't. I've actually talked to him a few times in the background, and a network I need to definitely tap into and talk to because he's got a great looking store, got a great system going on there too. So
yeah, I've been able to talk to him twice now. Matt's a solid dude. He's a collector. He is a nerd. My God,
wouldn't expect anything less from a name like Big Nerdy, right?
Yeah, right. Nerd,
Really upset to be wrong about that.
Nerd World Order. I mean, again, you got the wrestling, tied into it. I mean, yeah, I'm a fan. All right, Mr. JMK, since we have two mics, anything else? I think we got all the questions from the chat. We can always get some more here. But
Yeah,
we want to dive into our topic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, actually, one last thing. I'm sorry. For anybody who missed Mythic Wall XD, what are their
options?
Choices? Yeah, what are their options?
Yeah, if you're considering Wall XD or you just want more information, go check out the Kickstarter. It's just Mythic XD on Kickstarter. You can also go to my website. It's still highschoolcreations.com, but also Dio-Bolic Studios.com. They'll forward. You can check out information there. We'll have, like I said, backer kits are going to come out. So once the backer kits are out, I'm going to release pre-orders for all the items that were here. They'll be closer to retail price. If you just want the walls, the other components will be available soon. But if you're just looking for the walls, BBTS already has them up for pre-order, as well as the new colorway for the original Wall XD. So go check it out there. BBTS is probably the best place to look right now if you just want to go buy them now, or if you wait a week, they'll be up pre-order on my site as well.
Okay, right on.
Very cool.
No, look at that shot of that bad man. That's good. Did
Yeah,
you take
yeah.
that picture?
No, I didn't. That was Poncheezy from the ACBA crew. He's a local guy and good friend of mine. He helped take a lot of the production shots. These are my shots, but that's the thing we want to call out. Like, as much as we lean into the castle aesthetic, it could be Gotham, it could be city. It definitely has the ability to ride the line between both, especially with that backwards compatibility with the original Wall XD. We just went heavy on the castle aesthetic, but there's the compatibility kind of view.
Well, I mean, again, you go into any of the older cities. I mean, go to New York, go to New Jersey. I mean, you're going to have Gothic architecture. You have old churches. I mean,
old churches. Yeah, that's what I saw less the castle, because this whole
the stained
swords
glass
and magic fantasy stuff's not my deal.
Yep.
But I see a church and I'm thinking like, oh man, Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Like,
Yeah.
some fight with him and Bullseye, in on a steeple, and that's what I saw with it. So yeah, there's some versatility there. It's up to your imagination, though, But the canvas is there. You just got to paint the picture.
Oh yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of goodies too. There's the integrated peg system, just like the original. Yeah, there's the glory hole.
Ryan, look, it's on the website, man.
And if you're measuring,
on,
it's the same diameter as a Mezco flight stand. So if you want to know how big your whatever you need to put in the glory hole is,
whatever you're pegging. Okay.
Yeah. Someone did ask, how long am I going to leave the backer up? I will probably leave it up to January 1st. Let it run through the new year and then close it out. But I'll make sure there's plenty of information out there. I'll keep emailing you and sending updates. So hopefully you guys will see it. But there's a lot packed into this, right? We opened up the accessory pack for these, which are like torch holders. It has the chain mounts for like the dungeon look. It has that weapon rack. So there's a lot of stuff baked into that main wall. A couple of stained glass options, the throwback window.
The stained glass options are
those are very cool.
Yeah, and so you can backlight those, you can interlight those, so casting kind of the color shadow down on the floor of the figures, which is cool, not just backlighting.
Oh yeah, for photography.
Yeah,
especially you can kind of see it right. Let me see if I can blow that up real quick here.
You can see the backlighting there, but if you flood the light inside, you can actually cast that color onto figures and stuff, which is real cool as well.
Yeah. Shout out to this silly goose over here, Legend Series.
Yo, what's up?
Which, if you haven't seen or watched that interview he did of Talking Figures with Mike, check it out.
Great interview, as always, Tony.
Let me get back there. Share this tab. You share it tab. There we go.
Oh yeah, and the photographers like Marvelous, Henrock, Poncho, Machu Toy, like they killed it. Yeah. And it was very hard. Like people were like, hey, can we get better pictures to understand what these tiers are? And it got really hard to establish, because even like if you scroll back up to where I doubled that kingdom, like that's still not all the pieces that would come with that.
Oh,
which
wow.
is just crazy, right? And all for like $1,000. You basically got a full-on 360 castle by putting this thing together. But a lot of plastic coming somebody's way.
That is a lot of plastic, sir. And that's another point of interest. I mean, it's not, people are like, is that foam? You know, I heard that at Legion's Con whenever they'd see a Dio piece. They're like, is that foam? Is that resin?
Yeah. That's HIPS plastic, injection molded, not 3D printed. There's nothing wrong with those things, right? I've done them all. I'm working on a foam piece now. I 3D print quite a bit, but there's just something different when it's injected molded HIPS plastic, right? It's definitely more durable. It's going to last. It's not going to bow, and really want that for these sets, right? That's one of the features of this is the durability.
Is that why you ended up going with plastic on that?
Yeah, exactly.
Show that off there. But yeah, that is cool.
Awesome stuff.
And then speaking of corners, Eric Alfred Abel for $5. My corners are in the mail. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're down. If I look on Shopify right now, I think we have like 40 left to ship out. That will close out all those corners. And like I said, it took us about 2.5 years from the time we opened that original Kickstarter till today. But we have chipped it out and delivered, and that was a breath of relief to get all that out. So,
just like done.
Yeah. But then here we are starting all the way back over again. So now all we're doing is like we're back in production, new color, working with the factories. So got a lot more work to do.
Yeah, that's cool though. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, there's been a lot of Cyberpunk. I say a lot. I've seen 2. I saw Enders and F8, but I also in my head count as 1. So there's 3. I'm like, yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Western, I would want Western before I'd want Cyberpunk personally.
That's kind of my feel on it too. Is like, I want something different. That's why I kind of went with the castle aesthetic. It was a lot to me visually different than the walls, even though there really is a lot of similarities. 78s, what's going on?
78 points of goddamn articulation.
Got to meet that guy. I'm sure you got to meet him at Legions. That's the one guy you probably went up to and was like, I got to meet you. Fuck Mike.
Well, yeah, because that's how I got my first dose of alcohol. He poured me what was a sipping whiskey.
Yeah.
Tastes like a bourbon. I can't remember. 78, whatever it was. It was alcohol, and I felt really good after I took that shot. Yeah, shout out 78, man. I'm waiting for a wall XXX.
Yeah, I need to go get some. When you come back in, let's go get some reference. We need to go get some reference, some real world stuff. Make sure that we're building those out correctly.
Some like a swimming pool. I don't know if you've thought about that kind of layout for more. Actually, that's another question, Mike. Have you thought about doing interiors?
Yeah, definitely. I'm still looking at ways we can do that. Because I build those things for customs and some of my 3D printing stuff, and a lot of that is R&D to go into the stuff in the future. I think interiors would be really cool as well. Just got to pick a lane and focus in it, right? What is it going to be? Is it going to be like apartment styles, or like to your point, could it be like interior type hotel settings with pools or hot tubs and stuff like that, which would be really cool. The beauty of this really is like there are so many things you codo, right? And there's so many things you can do without stepping on anybody's toes, which is really nice as well. And it's just like what is it that you want to do? What do you want to see? And that's going to come down to socials. Like I'm going to put out some polls probably next year to see what people really want to see before I just go headstrong into Western, because I really want it. But what do the people want, right? So put out some polls, maybe throw out some of the interest in interiors, right? And see where it goes.
Versatility. I would agree. Cyber Glory Hole is a little more risky.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
I don't know if you go Western, then I guess syphilis and dysentery jump way up the list. Can you get dysentery through a glory hole? I don't know.
I
think you have to eat. I mean, so maybe depending on who's
on what side. What side are you on?
What side are you on?
I guess it is possible.
Thanks, Mike, for coming on our super professional show.
A little bit of that dookie cough. You never know.
I think that's what I think. I got some dysentery. I knew.
As much ass kissing as you've done, I'm not surprised.
Damn it, fucker. Well, let's just segue into more architecture. Let's go into our layers, our hideouts, and our headquarters. Each of us picked 3 of some of our favorites. Then Mike and I have been changing this up. Sometimes we're like, here, guest, here's what we're going with. This week, we didn't do that shit. So I'm wondering if we're going to have some crossover tonight.
I might.
We're going to find out.
I got a couple of subs, so I mean, we'll be all right.
I did not get any subs.
What? You always have a list of like 30.
Not this one.
Oh my
I
God.
phoned it in. But I got pictures this time. So I don't have just that list. I was like, I'm going to go with 3. And if we have crossover tonight, so effing be it. And then a shorter show so Mikey can like not suffer at work tomorrow because he's still working. What an idiot.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
He's still collecting money. Dummy.
and you know, heart problems. You know, I gotta work towards my first heart attack. Yeah.
All right. So Mike, as the guest, you're screwed. You get to go first.
Oh.
What Lair headquarters hideout spoke to you? What's one of them?
You know, I've been in technology all my life. I guess give a little feedback on why I chose this, and just love architecture, but I also like the cyber side of things and technology. And I don't know if this is a hideout or a world, because like if you think oh wow, the Matrix, whenever they go in and all the people are batteries in that world, right? That to me is
the
like
farm,
one of the most
battery farm.
That's one of the most attractive like villain. I guess it's a world at this point, right? It's not really a hideout or HQ, but it's just so cool. Especially, I think it's the 3rd movie where Neo goes in. You know, he's blind, but he can see everybody. But you actually see like the base where I guess the main boss is. His name was, but I really liked that. Right, all the stuff
Agent
hanging,
Smith,
the sci-fi.
then,
Yeah. So that's mine.
Okay. Good one.
I'll share that. I'll bring that up just for a quick reference. Yeah. Like those cities are actually just gigantic farms. Like every single one of those ends up being
it's a big battery, basically, right?
Just a big freaking battery. So yeah, each one of those pods. Spoiler alert for people who haven't seen The Matrix. Okay.
Holy Lord.
They're all in, each one of those is a person in one of those pods that you are born in, you die in, you get liquefied, then you feed the next generation.
It's nuts.
But yeah, the architecture in this was cool. I mean, you're going from what you're thinking is this like, oh, it's kind of a typical high rise. No.
Yeah.
No, it's
They
not.
all, started as Google data centers. That's what they start as.
This is every one of those is a Chat GPT.
Every one of them.
You're
Commie
not wrong.
robots.
Commie robots.
We are all robots, maybe.
I will say, well, yeah, it's a simulation.
This isn't
right.
real. It can't
We're
be.
in a simulation, in a simulation, in a simulation.
Oh yeah, now we're doing Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Simulaception.
Quick, take off your pants.
Everyone knows I'm not wearing pants. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Mike, I'll tell you this: that HQ where they were walking in when Trinity and Neo were walking in, that was close when they were going to rescue, Morpheus. Like that whole thing, I was thinking,
Oh yeah,
that was a maybe on a headquarters. Because I mean it was kind of just the aesthetic. It was the greens and blacks they used for that movie. You know, the colorways they shot that in. But yeah, I just love that just the corporate architecture, like the minimalist, deal of
grimy,
it.
dirty, gritty. Yeah, love it. That's kind of my style too when it comes down to how I build too. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, Mikey, what you got?
Some first one I want to do is the helicarrier, the shield helicarrier.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's dope.
Always thought that was sick.
Yes. You got pictures for it, Mikey?
No,
I can bring it up.
I had to go to work.
You. Idiot. Yeah, the helicarrier, especially like over time in the comic books.
It's really developed something. I mean, like the one in Winter Soldier is super impressive.
Let's go. Let's bring this one up first here because I'll go ahead and talk, Mikey, while I bring it up.
I don't need to talk. The helicarrier speaks for itself. There's no exterior motives. I just think this is fucking badass.
It is, man. I mean, and it can function as a completely water-based carrier and then jump up in the clouds, make its own cloud. I don't know if they showed that in the movies or not, where it could form its own cloud cover.
I think they did that. I think they did some kind of.
Maybe
That might have been in Shield, or that might have been Agents of Shield or something.
Oh,
maybe.
I want to say they did the fake cloud thing.
The cannons on this thing. I mean, good Lord, everything about this for a mobile HQ. Yeah, spot on, Mikey.
It's a freaking VTOL aircraft carrier. That's as cool as it gets.
Yeah.
Military application, at least. I mean, that's freaking sick.
Yeah, Mike, I might
Horribly
have to.
impractical. But damn, it's
Oh yeah, all things that can possibly go wrong. But added drama.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, I think you just won because that's fucking dope as shit. I love that. Besides again the aesthetics of it, I think that's just fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do one more picture.
Boop.
Yeah, planes coming in, landing. It's just dope. Love it.
So what do you got? Zan?
I got stuff. I got a file here. Let's do this. I think what I'm going to need to do, though, is I'm going to kill that, and I'm going to slides and image. Can I do an image file? I haven't tried image file yet. Let's do that. Do it. You think we'd have this prepared? All right. Or at least I would have her prepared.
The show's not called Figured Out.
Figuring it
I don't
out.
know what the fuck we're doing.
I'm gonna go with this first one here. Let's see.
We've only done it 53 times.
Ooh, I like the add image file.
Ooh,
Okay, let's see if this
nowhere.
works here.
Nice.
So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, nowhere.
Wow.
This is just dope. Again,
Yeah.
it's all about I don't care how practical it is. It's the head of a fucking celestial that they're hollowing out. They're mining. Can I now click on this? What happens when I do this in the image file? Let's go here. No, I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to have to do it one at a time is what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Go here. I'm going to kill this one. Roof Studio. I want to remove this from... I'm going to stop everything. Hopefully I don't actually kill the show doing it this way. Boom, 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 boom. Add stage. There we go. So then that eye that you saw here is right there as... I can't remember the name of the ship was from Guardians of the Galaxy. Vociferous.
I don't think it was Vociferous.
The Morocco. I can't remember. Full screen. But yeah, then the mining colony. So they're mining the inside of a Celestial's dead head. That's just fucking dope.
It's pretty metal.
You got a bar inside of it. It's a mining colony. So then you got gambling. You have bars.
Galactic cockfighting.
You've got galactic cockfighting. You've got the collector. By the way, do you want somewhere to keep your stuff? How about the inside of a Star God's head?
Yeah. That's a great place to keep slaves.
Indentured
People in boxes
servants.
there. Well, I don't.
There's a cosmonaut dog and there's some people, and whatnot. Okay. I wouldn't keep people there because if I had people, you would not know where I kept them. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay. Anyway, nowhere. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. I think that's a really cool headquarters lair.
It's pretty cool.
All right, Mike, for one of your seconds.
Man, this is a hard toss-up. I like volcanoes, and I like the fact of having a headquarter base in a volcano. And the two that I could think about is from The Incredibles, and then from Dr. Evil's base from what is that? Why am I blanking on the movie?
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. Jeez, thank you. But I would say The Incredibles, probably the evil guys in that first one's base. I forget his name.
Syndrome.
Yeah.
Now, Blofeld did it first, right? From James Bond. Like,
That's
he
true.
was the
That's
OG,
true. Yeah.
but
We are
volcano
gonna
layers are great.
Yeah.
Syndrome's is the coolest because he's the only one where you walk out over the magma, Mustafar style.
Yeah. Right.
Magma.
Liquid hot magma.
Well, I know you're gonna go, hey, you're actually kind of prepared for this one. That's because
It was one of yours.
yes, it was.
Oh no, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. I was the same way. I was looking at Dr. No, Mike, is what I was looking at. And I was like, man, there's some cool fucking volcano layers. And what is this one? It's called No Man Is An. No Man Is an Island. So No Man Isn't is the name of this fucking island.
So no man, nowhere. What's the
I
third
didn't see
no gonna
that.
be?
I didn't see that. I'm not lying either. I did not catch that. I'm dumb. But so you have this island, right? So volcano we'll get to, but entrance,
Underwater,
water.
super sick.
That's dope.
It is. Dope.
Then, hey, you got a security system. Shoots big old globulous pellets of sticky poop all over you. You know, makes you a balloon dude.
Guano.
Guano. This shit here,
Yeah.
the fucking lava wall with the two tiki, statues over here. Got the megaliths.
That's hot.
Right
Why
next
is that
to
not
it.
his bedroom? Like, that's sexy as hell right there.
Yep.
Get
And
it
then
on
when
in
it
front of the magma
parts
wall. Come on.
Yeah.
to get further into the fucking lair, right? He has to, he has to cheat. He has to use one of the statues, which is a dope. I just fucking love The Incredibles, Mike. So I'm all about this shit.
Great movie, dude.
Fucking lava wall, get fucked. And look at this. If you were going to revamp it, you got your hero headquarters. You got Adventure Sports, Camp No Man Isn't, Val Renewal over here in that quadrant. You got spa, nightlife, dining, luxury accommodations, and then for the more military. Yeah, shooting range.
With the shooting range. I don't know
Self-defense
about having
academy.
that over water, but okay. That's not safe.
I don't know. I kind of like that. I mean, you can have a volcanic berm, or you just shoot it over the water.
I don't know if I'd want to shoot at the volcano either. That seems like you're just pissing the volcano off at that point.
Well, you just throw a virgin
Either
in
way.
there.
Either way. Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome.
So yeah,
Good stuff.
there, Mike, I'm fucking 100% with you. That fucking layer is dope as shit. And it was also like a 50s, 60s kind of like retro aesthetic too. They had the monorail system they had.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
God, I love The Incredibles. That was the Fantastic Four movie that we all deserved right there.
100%. 100%. Yeah, agreed. Awesome. Great pick. Great pick.
All right. Well, Mikey led in with his number one with the helicarrier. I don't know what he's going to do to top that.
Well, one of us has to do it. Batcave.
Okay, I was wondering.
And I'm going Batman versus Superman because that's my favorite Batcave. Although, I think it's Batman Forever is a pretty good one. I don't like the Keaton one. I don't because that looks ridiculous. Like everything's overhanging. Like you're gonna park. You're gonna leave the like $1 million bat car on that. Like there's no way that supports it. But the BVS one that feels practical. It's cold. It's very uninviting. It's awesome.
Let me see if I can share that one here. We'll see if this is the right one.
And it's the only one that had Wonder Woman in it, which, it's pretty good.
This is a terrible, horrible fucking movie, but there are cool parts in it. Just like the
Batman stuff's good.
The warehouse fight is one of the best Batman fights, if not the best Batman fight on film.
Look at this freaking Batcave. Tell me that is not dope.
Yeah. Like over
That's a
here, you've
sick
got,
layer.
Yeah.
to the right, it's the way they have the staircases, I think is cool, right? With the glass, the tumbler. Now, while I want to say my least favorite Batmobile, when I envision a Batmobile, it's not the fucking tumbler. That said, the tumbler's fucking cool for that series.
It is cool because it makes it practical, and
Yeah.
that's fun. But I love Batfleck's Batmobile. I think it's a good combination of all of the ideas.
Yeah, it's like you took something military grade and you made it to a Batmobile. That makes
Yeah.
sense. You're not going to get like a Lambo.
Right.
That was like a military project.
Right. Well, I mean, the Vamp is based on a Lamborghini project that was military.
The Vamp?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it was on the Lamborghini Cheetah.
No shit. I have not heard
That's
this.
what that's based on. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Lamborghini military application vehicle.
Damn it. See, look at Mikey teaching
There
me
it is.
stuff over here. Batcave is fucking solid, Mikey. Yeah, I did. I was like,
So one of us had to do it. I couldn't believe one of us didn't lead with it, but I had to have the Batcave. One of the most iconic layers of all time.
Yeah.
I thought someone was going to go with it, right? So I was like, and I was going to go 66 Batman.
I wanted to because respect.
The polls, man. Come on, dude.
So come on now.
I fucking love that shit.
But Keaton's is cool too because you go down through that Iron Maiden. Like you get the iron. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Which shout out to Kanan's got the Iron Maiden right above his head.
Oh shit! I do. I changed it out. Wow! Oh hell yes.
No more Danzig.
Yeah, change it up. Change it up for once.
Gotta
I've had
mix it
this
up.
one Live After Death. I've had it a couple times, but it was time for that winter scene to get changed up. And then so mine, that was easy. Syndrome. No man
That's a good one.
is in. I hate saying it that way because I want to say it's an island.
No manism.
Manism. So yeah, that went right into mine.
You think?
So, yeah.
You think womanism? You think it's much nicer?
It's a lot more feelings.
Without all the toxic masculinity. Sorry, wrong show. I'm sorry.
I love toxic masculinity.
That's my bad.
I'm oozing with it. All right. So yeah, Mike, what's your third pick?
Oh wow, it comes right back to me. Huh?
You stole mine.
He wasted his pick. He didn't have any subs in. He didn't have any subs.
It's just 3, right? Not 3 in a maybe.
There's honorable mentions at the end.
Honorable
we can
mentions.
always
All right. Let's do it. Well, I'm a big fan of Magneto, so I'm going to say Asteroid M is.
Yes, I was hoping somebody would do that. That's so good.
Yeah.
What a kick-ass
What
layer.
movie?
Yeah.
Where'd they have Asteroid M in a movie?
Not in the movies, but cartoons.
It's cartoons.
Cartoons.
I thought they were doing film. I just limited.
Oh, is it just film?
Okay, all right. No, you were good.
Because I think Asteroid M exists in the what was the early '80s X-Men cartoon movie?
Wait,
Pride of the X-Men. I think Asteroid M is in that.
Was it not in the animated series? I thought it
definitely
was.
in the animated.
Okay.
At some point.
It's like I have a memory of this.
I remember this. I was there.
It's definitely in was it Earth's Mightiest Heroes or was it Wolverine and the X-Men? Wolverine and the X-Men when they have the Asteroid M. I think.
There's
what a badass
slight shot of it there. Because some of the shots are not flattering for.
They are. It's just a big base in space where he's just lifted a chunk of rock, right, and just made a base for all the mutants to go. I don't know, but some are weird. Some are just asteroids. Some are like somewhat of some sort of craft, but it's just this chunk of something out in the orbit of Earth that's just got a bunch of technology and it's a base and it's just cool.
It's very rad.
Well, yeah, because I was looking what I looked at. Oh, here's that's a file. God, some of these pictures are like this. It's literally a thumbnail. It is a thumb on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, because they're just going to be tiny panels out of a comic book, like.
Yeah. So for me, what I was like, has this been in a movie? And I couldn't think of one. But yeah, it was the Justice League. It was the satellite
Oh yeah.
HQ.
Yep.
That's the one
the
I always think
Watchtower.
of.
Hell
The
yeah.
Watchtower.
Hell
Thank you,
yeah.
Mikey.
Awesome.
Yeah. Every time I think of one in space, as far as a satellite goes, it's always the Watchtower. But yeah, Mike, you're right. He literally just took a fucking chunk of fucking Earth that had enough, ferrous materials in it, and just throw it in fucking space.
I mean, it was Magneto's like middle ground. Like he saw there was no way for them to live peacefully with humans on Earth.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
make my own. And even that wasn't good enough.
The big middle finger and took everybody with him that he needed.
Yeah.
That's a good
one.
pick. No, I do. I like that one.
Awesome.
All right, Mikey, what you got for your last pick?
I am going to go with Ozymandias's Arctic base.
I was that close. Yes. Hell yeah, buddy.
Thick layer. Plus, when you see it, if you're not automatically just thinking about along the Watchtower, you're kind of fucking up. There, come hand in hand.
Let's see if I can get a decent one of that. That's probably going to be few and far between, but you know what? We'll at least get this one.
Do it.
Because yeah, the whole, because it was like, I don't know where you were at, Mike. I was thinking about like Arctic Lairs and whatnot. And I was thinking like Fortress of Solitude was one that popped in my head. And I thought immediately from Fortress of Solitude, and it's a bunch of crystals. It's neat, right? I think it's up there as far as layers go whenever I see a film.
Terrible layer as far as like comfortable, but it looks so good.
Yeah, like, tell me Lewis isn't freezing to death in there. Come on.
Right?
Come on. It's
Nobody's
superpower you got.
Nobody's hitting their peak stride on a sheet made of freaking ice crystals.
Yeah.
Not happening, man.
Not happening, bruh.
Freaking cold as shit, and
but this right
start
here,
a fire, the whole thing turns to water. Nah, it's terrible.
As they're coming up on that, right? You've got the whole Arctic scene laid out, the whole Arctic base. You can see almost like igloo formations, but then you have that like the ziggurat looking like thing. Yeah. Then inside, again, he's got the roll keeper set up for the amount of TVs in the background.
Before streaming was a thing, Ozzy was prepared for it.
Yeah. And
more marble than a freaking Trump Tower, man. He's just got marble out the wazoo.
Yeah. They were very clean. Again, you put a ziggurat in the Arctic, and then I'm already thinking, oh God. Not Edgar Allan Poe. H.P. Lovecraft. His distant cousin or something. Yeah. I always think of Cthulhu. I always think of those stories where they found that shit out, in Antarctica. I just think it's dope.
Out past the ice wall.
That was another one too, Game of Thrones. I was thinking about the watch. Right? Yeah. The black, taking the black. Oh, here we got a super chat here. Mike, you want to read this one?
Yeah.
Bring it up here.
For hitting 1K on 3POA, if my stoner brain remembers properly. Anyway, fucking awesome, you got it.
By the way, you did remember properly. Popularly. Words are hard. Wow. We have our own fart button over here.
Words are tough.
Words are hard, guys. You know what? I don't even think I put a boo in here. No, I didn't. I'll work on the boo. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's on me. All right, got it.
That was nice. That was like a Jerry Springer boo.
And by the way, I can't remember which podcast I was on as they were trying to bring your name up. It might have been Smoking Joe's, maybe. I don't know. I'm just call you Twister is what I'm going to say. Because I don't want to butcher the Mersin Twister. So I'm going to say Twister. And I like the roller coaster avatar. So thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! My voice is still shot. Good Lord.
That was better than it has been. It is
Good
getting better.
Lord.
It is getting better.
It's getting better, but son of a bitch, struggle session over here. All right, so yeah, let me go with
A year of quadruple dipping in your streams has caught up to your voice.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with this plague that won't fucking go away. God bless America,
No,
man.
got nothing to do with that.
Kicking my booty. All
At
right.
least you don't have
here
to
we
call
go.
in for work anymore.
No shit. Again, I should have been fired 10 times over. So in Minecraft, just in case they try to sue me. Let's go here.
Yes. Suing somebody you fired is crazy work.
Just in case I can't get like, unemployment. I still got to file for that. It just kicked in. So speaking of Superman earlier, if you can't tell, that's Otis right here.
I thought that was Colonel Tom Parker.
I went with Superman 1978. The entrance to Lex Luthor's lair being inside of the subway system. Look at this kick-ass security system. Look at this. Look at all those CRT. Actually, they aren't even CRTs. They're just flat-out TVs. Look in here. Look at all these electronics added on. The gorgeous chandelier, the lighting over here.
Ambiance.
Miss Tessmacher. Actually, Mikey, could you yell out her name? Because I don't want to blow my voice now.
I don't know her name.
Tessmacher. Miss Tessmacher.
Tessmacher! Is that what you wanted?
I do. Close enough.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. You got a library in here worked into the subway architecture. I love the library. I love it.
Nice library. That alone is a good layer. Just the library.
Yeah, I like a good library.
You bet.
And then inside, guess what? He's got some UV lamps. He's got this little pool scenario. Look at this.
Oh, is that why you're asking about pools earlier?
Yes. Look at this. You've got it. He's got this all set up, man. Lex Luthor was making the most here in 1978. He's made this he's flooded this area.
Flooding anywhere that's public transportation and swimming in it sounds so gross.
He's got the money for chlorine.
He definitely has filtration.
There's not a chlorine in the world to make me swim in a subway system that's been flooded. Holy shit! That's what happened to his hair right there.
Look how patriotic this is. We got the map of the United States.
Well, there's the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America.
Tremendous body of water. What is going on with the Great Lakes? Do they not understand how those work? What is happening?
They didn't have this technology in 1970.
Those don't look remotely close.
And this is my favorite part in the scene where he just takes his cane and just goes right there on the San Andreas Fault. Followed up. I'm sorry. Previous to this is him going with the dry eraser, Otisburg. Like Otisburg. Yeah, it's just a small little piece. I just thought maybe I'd have this little small Otisburg. Such a great fucking movie. I love that fucking movie.
I see him aggravating the San Andreas Fault. I just think about Tool songs.
Learn to swim.
Learn to swim.
Yeah. Before I was nice about it, guys, you've had plenty of time. Good people, you should have left a long time ago. Yeah, San Andreas Fault, Lex Luthor. Into the ocean. Just go.
I'm all right with the top portion of it. I'm all right with Northern California.
Yes.
The hippies, they're okay by me. They stay to themselves.
Yeah. Sorry. Get out. Learn how to swim. Thank you. Thank you for that tool reference. I heard you, Mikey.
Learn to swim.
All right. So yeah, we hit that. I did see somewhere in here. Yeah, Cooters. Yeah, Cooters with the G.I. Joe pit. The Autobots, the Ark, the bunker in the later Supernatural series was pretty fucking dope. Cooters, I agree there. Yeah, House Hendo gets it. Yeah, Mountains of Madness. Thank you. I could not remember that on that the Arctic H.P. Lovecraft deal. Shane feels it too. Yeah, he's been sick for a month now. That's what I'm working on, Shane. Good Lord, the wife and I just keep trading this shit back and forth. Good Lord. But yeah, so about honorable mentions here, Mike. What did you have for an honorable mention?
Jeez, man. And I didn't realize these were locked down to film. So I'm going to have to just stick to film. So the Riddler from Batman Forever. I don't know why that just stuck with me as a kid. Just a bunch of green question marks on him in a building, but it looked cool and grungy. And the other ones I had thought about was like all the little layers that Rick has everywhere. I think my favorite is probably the toilet. I don't know.
Toilet.
Like that's just so serene. He goes there, it's got everything he needs, and I don't know. But there's and Rick and Morty alone. There's so many that I could mention. Little Rick's, his little garage under the garage thing. But anyway, those aren't filmed, so I'll leave them out.
No, like I said, now, again, we did this kind of on a fly and short notice too. So I mean, no, those are fine, man. That's kind of like now we've hit the open discussion part of it. And yeah, War Chest, that was another thing. I was thinking about V for Vendetta when I was thinking about that Lex Luthor subway base. V for Vendetta.
That's a great layer just because of the stakes in that.
Yes.
World. That Orwellian world where all of the art, anything that would make you feel something is gone. So his layer is just all things that don't go together, but it's all goosebumps.
I got goosebumps, man. It's such a great fucking movie. He made that museums for shit to not get destroyed. And Mike and I have had these conversations, Mike. It's topical as you're destroying history. Okay. That's crazy to me. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. God, we've lost so much history here, recently, just over the years with just, again, natural disasters. Finding out how much history is being lost in the not United States as shit gets blown up. Just, you know what? We're going to make a highway. We're going to make a business park over here. We're just going to just, destroy some shit over here. Heartbreaking.
Wars. Just thinking about like the history that World War II erased. I mean,
yes.
Crazy.
I got 49er Brian. His grandmother lives in Venezuela, so that's good.
Well, his grandma lives in Venezuela.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry.
That's better.
Okay. Yeah.
Read it the way it's written.
Yeah. Ender's saying, yeah, the Tyrell's office in Blade Runner is dope. Yeah. Dr. Evil Submarine. Actually, the penguin from the 66 Batman movie, too, where you converted that submarine into a big fucking penguin. With the flippers, man. Mike, did you ever find yourself drawing from things that we've been talking about as you do any of your dioramas? Do you use anything for references?
Oh, absolutely. I use a ton of reference. If I sit there in the moment, I focus on a lot of realistic stuff, and it's all about those details and making sure they're scaled appropriately. And for me, like I have to have reference material to do that. So it's either, Google Maps, photos, blueprints, something like that. Either if I'm designing something, like an object, like I was doing Santa's sleigh over the weekend, like I was looking at so much reference material because there's so many different types of sleighs, but I had one particular sleigh in mind. And so but yeah, a lot of reference material, a lot of research goes into it. There are some builds, it's just like a free build kind of thing, but I'm still pulling from stuff I've done before and stuff like that. So, but a lot of reference, and movies are really it, right? So with output, you need input, right? Movies, comics, figures, like this is all input, and then what I create is output. So,
no, I agree. Yeah, chat's got some actually just. That's another one, I think, as Matt brought up Raccoon City, but like just cities in film in general, I think would be an interesting one if we went like fantasy city settings, maybe. I'm already going to spoil a whole bunch of them because we already know Gotham would be part of it because like that's a character within the comics in the film. It's like Metropolis, for Superman.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be hard to not just like do those right off the bat if we're going to do a favorites there. Yeah, the Hall of Doom.
Hall of Doom for sure.
Hell yeah. Mikey, did you have any honorable mentions, Mikey?
Well, I had the Joe's Pit, and pulled that from Transformers: Rise of the Beast because that's the only time you really get to see a pit.
Yeah.
But with the pit also Megaforce with the mountain base, you know. That's a pretty rad base. That movie's dog shit, but that's a cool base.
Team America with Mount Rushmore was really, really fucking close to making this.
I wish you would.
I did. I was really close to doing that because son of a bitch. Oh yeah, Brian King, Venture, go Team Venture. Yeah, the Monarch's floating cocoon is just so ridiculous. I love it. Anti-gravity.
I had
What's up,
Tony's
Bobby?
house from Iron Man. So the first Iron Man. It's like when he's transitioning.
The
into
Malibu
superhero,
house.
Just when he has the house, I'm like, that's a badass layer. You got the robots, you got all the sports cars. Like that's a sweet layer. Before it becomes, you know, Avengers Tower. Before everything just goes there. But
Actually, Ant-Man, Skull, and Deadpool. His whole skeleton, right?
yeah, I thought about that one because I thought that was pretty. When I read Old Man Logan when that story came out, and I was like, oh my god, that's freaking dark, man. They just live in Ant-Man's body, like, good lord.
Oh yeah, the Milano. Thank you, Matt, from earlier when I was trying to remember the name of the ship.
Ah, yes, Milano, the Alyssa Milano.
Jay, shout out to Jay Gons. I'm thinking. I would say the USS Flag too. You know, helicarrier is going to trump the flag.
Yeah,
great shot of that in the G.I. Joe Resolute movie.
Very true. Actually, I think that one was supposed to be like a helicarrier.
Really?
They were going to make a toy of that. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, there were plans for G.I. Joe to make that USS Flag, the new one from Resolute. From Resolute. That was supposed to happen, but it got costed out really early.
Yeah.
I mean, if the original one cost $100 back in 1986 or whatever, there's no way the new one would have been like less than 300.
No shit.
God knows what it would be now. You know, crazy. It would have been cool though. The drawing, there's like a drawing of it, and it's badass.
That's definitely a HasLab right there. Which again, they keep talking about maybe doing a 1/12 scale. The pit. I mean, that's a rumor, but I don't know how much that thing would cost.
How would you do the pit without it being literally like a Barbie house, like a cross section? You know,
do it close to the original
toy. It would still
toy.
be like underscaled, like for 1/12 scale.
That'd be huge.
It'd be massive.
Yeah,
kind of like the Cats lair they did, right?
Yeah,
Super 7, right? Just that thing is of course underscaled, but even then it is.
But the Cat's lair is something to look at on the outside. The pit is completely subterranean. There's
True.
no design on the outside.
Yeah, you'd have to do the toy, where you've got that front facing, because that's the only time I've ever seen the pit like exposed,
it would
right?
almost have to be like the mobile what is that
battle
one?
Platform.
Not the battle platform, that's the water one. The toolbox on wheels. The fuck do they call that? Mobile Command Center. Is that what it is?
Mobile Command Center.
MCS. Yeah, Mobile Command Center.
MCC. I did not get that one. Python. What's up,
What
buddy?
up, buddy?
What'd you miss?
Hey, man.
The whole show. You need to restart.
It'll be available on the replay. Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, that flag is pretty sick.
Hell yeah. But guys, it's an hour 45. We trucked along. Mike stole one from me, so that cut down on time. Good job, Mike.
It was planned.
I'm surprised we didn't have a more crossover, honestly. We like playing that kind of guessing game. It's one of those things I like. There's certain times I like when Mikey and I'll sit there and we go, here's what we're going to do. We have it ahead of time with the guest. We know. And there's other times like this. I like the surprise aspect of it. Of who's got what.
I do like the surprise.
No, it's fun.
Like, share, subscribe, help Mike out. You can still get his stuff. Big Bad Toy Store is the best way, you said earlier, Mike.
Yeah, right now they're the only ones that are carrying all the stuff from the Kickstarter at retail price. We'll open it up here in a few weeks once the backer kit's gone through the rest of December and early January to push the production numbers up. But yeah, that's it.
And then it's going to be on your site after that shortly.
Yep.
Got it. I'm pretty. I'll correct it if I'm wrong, but I have that in the description, correct? For your store.
So
well, we can look and then tell me post show.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now, are you, Mike? Any other plans? Are going to be any more podcasts coming up? Anything you want to shout out that way?
Yeah, so on with Kevin on Twin Arouse channel every first Thursday of the month. The enablers get together. I actually be back on the 20th for his 12-hour charity drive, and then I don't know anything else planned. Hopefully back on with you guys in a few months. This was fun. Love to hang out with you guys again. But yeah, just catch me around the internet. It used to be Highschool Creations. You still call me that, but now it's Dio-Bolic Studios all around the internet. YouTube, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram. That's where you can find me.
The artist formerly known as Highschool Creations.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to use that one.
A little melon camp action there.
I'm not going to say merch idea, but possible merch idea.
There we go.
The guy doesn't have merch. You know. Mikey, what you got coming up?
I've got Sunday. I've got a couple of Kooks with Pops. We're talking about the kits that he's been finishing up. Then Wednesday, we've got Jam Custom Works Live, 2 Silly Gooses. Hopefully, I'll have Tony back for that one, and we'll do some painting and customizing live. And then Thursday, we'll be figuring it out with Same Time Toys. Shane is joining us. Finally completing our Infinity Stone of Smoking Joes. Finally have them all.
Dang it, that'd be a good one for the whole Smoking Joes. But if that thumbnail was the Infinity Gauntlet with the Smoking Joes, but made Shane more prominent, maybe
Shane would be on the hand, and the other ones would just be the.
Might be a good thumbnail. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Could be. We'll see.
It sounds complicated. That's why I don't want to do it. It sounds like good job, Mikey.
You want me to do it, you motherfucker.
We haven't picked a topic yet with Shane, but we'll work on that. So
we've got some good ideas.
Mikey's got a whole bunch of ideas, so we'll pop that off.
And it's December, so there's always Christmas themes.
That is coming up. We've got again, this has happened. This kind of just fell out. I'll make a big screen real quick, Mike. Show that thing off again.
You can see that snowman.
Focus.
That thing it's too expensive, but god damn it, it's good.
That looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It feels
I'd be tempted with an abominable snowman. And I know Dad would be tempted with a Cornelius, but
you think they'll do that line?
I don't know, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it really would.
If they're doing Frosty, that seems like a foot in the door.
And he would have to bounce, right? Because Bumbles bounce.
Yeah, there you go.
Bouncing action. Put that playability back into those toys.
Yeah, get some play features. Toyetic features.
Yeah, there we go. That's all you got going, Mikey?
That's it.
Yep. So again, Thursday, again, Shane, finally, the Smoking Joe's finale. And then we'll start rotating them all back again because we love the Smoking Joes. Love Woody. Again, Silly Goose Shane is on that one too, man. So we're always having fun. Lots of collaborations with the Smoking Joe family, man.
Oh yeah, we stay tight.
Thanksgiving stream was so fucking fun. Thanksgiving was just a blast over there. An impromptu, collaboration, and then our October show with Smoking Joe's was a lot of fun too.
That was a good time.
What do I got coming up? I've been trying for a guest Monday for Rumble and Ranting. I don't know if well, you know what? We'll just do it live real quick here. We'll see.
Is it Laura Legends?
Spoiler. Okay, no response yet unless it went to spam. I always got to check spam. If I don't get the guess, because it's all at last minute here, I think I might do my first taste of eggnog Monday on Rumble and Ranting. Maybe.
You've
I've never had
eggnog
eggnog.
before? Okay.
Yep. Shout out Scott Hughes. He gave me one that he really likes, so I purchased that. We're gonna find that out. We'll see. We'll see what happens Monday.
Is it Southern Comfort?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. It's a Southern
That's
Comfort.
a pretty good. It's a pretty good way to start. You know.
Yep. So they'll.
Is it regular or vanilla spice?
The vanilla spice, I believe. Is
Oh,
what it
that's
is.
pretty good shit. That's pretty good. Well done, Scott.
So yeah, we'll try that, and then Mondays Mega Powers. I'll be on Yojo Jerk right after that with Gaines and whoever else. We'll see if Jerk. We'll see if Jerk's gonna have KJ pop in or Jersey pops in. Who the fuck knows?
Somebody's popping in.
And then all the other streams I don't know that I'll be on until the last minute. Who knows? Stay tuned to my channel. And then also at the end of this, again, shout out to Replay Squad. Mikey said it earlier. Mike, appreciate you hopping on with us, man. Punisher talking to Frosty.
He's got some dialogue happening there.
Get my boy sub to Mikey. I don't know. Mike, did we tell you that we usually do a post?
Them figure it out boys are at it again. Y'all comment below and be sure to like, share, and subscribe Mikey and Zakanan's YouTube, IG, and Facebook accounts. We'll see y'all next week.
Hit it. I'm gonna get real weird with it.
Do it. Do it.
Little much. Little much.
You some kind of bad boy or something?
Yep, I'm a bad boy.
Oh.
I don't care about it.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm not even a real doctor.
That is bad.
I killed a man.
You what?
So I got that going.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Will the congregation please rise?
How much weight do you think I could bench press?
What are you talking about?
You're an idiot.
That is correct.
Jesus Christ!
Eat my short.
That is one big pilot.
I eat pieces of like you for breakfast.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
in front of my
Eat
If I wasn't practicing,
You eat asshole? No. Never give up. Never surrender.
yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're tearing me apart.
I'm David Bowie. Thank you. Thank you.